Sweet. Hi there. Alright. Updating to beta 4, I see, huh? I saw that. I'm still waiting to see. I'm guessing the public's out tomorrow. And then I'll decide if I'm going to do that or not. I might still wait for at least the second one, but I haven't really heard of a lot of like major problems other than just the cosmetic stuff. So I don't know. If it stays like that, I might consider jumping in. Public beta for Tahoe's out. Alright, we'll see. Alright, we'll find out. Alright, let's get this going because I'm running this thing super late because this came out last week, like Monday. But the new one hasn't been posted yet, so if I can get this one done the next couple hours, I could probably get a time in before the new one posts. So let's give it a shot. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Sure. Early Ice Rod. What a curse. Okay. Red Crystal, Eastern... and penned it up there. I forgot the stupid sign. I'm so used to doing the dumb Kaz boots. iPad was 15. That's a decent size. Okay. The rare fairy pole. Oh, it's not faster to do this. I'm dumb. I forgore, because I'm a habit person, and I need to break them. Oh, that's kind of nice. You know what? Alright. We're immediately going to go into escape, then. If I could not suck with the hammer. Jesus, that's so stupid. Alright. So, what have you been up to today, Austin? You woke up an hour ago? Wow, good for you. I went into work for 4 hours, and now I'm here. Alright, coming in here was smart. Ew. Yeah, I gotta make some money somehow. Get away. Yeah, in the summer, it's just, it's less. It's a little daring there. Okay. We don't have any bombs yet, do we? Alright. Then we're gonna... There we go. I meant to go here anyway, but we got the 50-50. Okay, so maybe we go back to Link's house after doing the back of escape. That'll let me do the 50-50 of the bushes. I might get some bombs back here anyway, but let's find out. Nope. Alright. So there is an item at Darkcross. I'll have to keep that in mind. Not that time. Unlucky. Alright, that's good. Alright, if I can at least get one here, then I can always buy more. There we go. We're gonna run with it. I think we're just gonna grab the money. I think it's a bad call, but it's also gonna just save me a lot of aggravation, because I'll guarantee I have enough for Bottle Vendor and Zor early in the game. Well, I need another 50 bucks if I had to buy bombs, but that's alright. Funny. Yeah, I know. You're getting close. Are you feeling nervous or just kind of excited to get it over with in a way? Okay. No, that's good. Like I said, it'll be more of a relief because you know it's going to be healing right from that point on. Okay, that's good. Yeah, you just want it done. I get it. Just get it over with. Makes sense. Silly. Yeah, it's really more the anticipation's what kills it more than anything else, right? You just kind of want to get it over with. Is this the first, like, any type of surgery that you've ever had? Besides, like, wisdom teeth or something? Oh, that's good. Oh, alright. So you've had something else taken care of, too. That's a fun thing to have when you're a kid. Oh, I could be canceling these. Oh. Okay. what to do from here. We have a crystal dungeon we can do. Technically, we could beat... Well, here is a pendant, though, so maybe I don't want to go up the mountain just yet. God damn it. That's really annoying. I gotta go back to the village. Don't need those. Alright, we're gonna... Haha. And food time. Alright, we can... do I go back for this? I think I'm gonna suck it up and just do it. Because if I would have routed the normal way, we would have gotten this check. So let's do this quick, and then we might go right to Eastern. Of course, I really wish I had a sword. Maybe we'll do the southern checks first, because I don't have a sword. Oh, yeah, before surgery, because if they're going to give you anesthesia, if you have food in your stomach, it can make you nauseous, and they don't want to deal with that. So, yeah, you kind of have to fast for a little bit. Well, now we know. Yeah, it'll probably be very fast. I mean, usually a lot of those types of surgeries are pretty routine. They know exactly what they gotta do. Oh, nice. Okay, now we can do Fake Flipper. Plus, we have Dark World access. I don't know. I think we'll still do these things, do Eastern before I head to, like, Thieves. Because we don't know the answer to that yet. Yeah, 45-minute surgery time is really fast. And that's good, because you don't... Super long ones. I mean, not like you're going to know the difference, but it just makes everyone else nervous. You won't know because you'll be under. Okay. I also have the weird choice of not going to Eastern and then going there, since I have the mirror, knocking out Eastern and Pod in one go. That might actually be a better play. Maybe we check this stuff and then I consider just going the Dark World. Because I can go check Hype Cave right away too. Can go up for an hour. Yeah, you'll be fine though. Okay. Okay. Good to know that that's garbage. Bum bum ba bum. Oh boy, a sequence broke a shield. Alright, let's see what we get at Waterfall. And hopefully not get sniped by Zoras. Oh, God, I hate that so much. And not get sniped by the freaking cliffs. There we go. Okay, good. Be really cool if something's here. Okay. That's a big no. Alright, let's find out what we get. Just don't throw anything important on Zora Ledge again. I'm fine. Okay, good. And then we'll peace out of here and do some Dark World stuff, I guess. I'll wait for that fireball. They're gonna open you like a potato. They're gonna peel you back. They're not gonna use a scalpel. They're gonna use a peeler to open you up. Alright. So that was largely nothing. So let's start to check stuff here. Okay, Skullwoods, and then Myers Green. That's an interesting combination there. The rare, maybe we don't find Samaria Seed. Okay. Ugh. Alright. Let's work backwards. Trust this idiot. Hold on. I was hoping for the double there. I think I'm gonna do Thieves first. Not necessarily thrilled about doing it without a sword, but we're gonna try. I got a fairy in a bottle, so I have to feel pretty good about that. You're gonna put some bacon on you? Oh my god. So you're gonna be a baked potato by the time you're done. Is that the plan? A little cheese, sour cream, chives. A little bit of everything. Whatever. We'll take the even 500 and just go. Alright, we're gonna mirror down here. Really like a cheese stick? So what are you going to be? A potato or string cheese? What do you want? Oh, come on. That was rude. Get out of here. The potato with string cheese. Alright. I knew he was gonna come at me. I should have just trusted and gone. I might have been able to beat him as he came around. All of this was garbage. Alright. We did this. Alright, if we're lucky a sword shows up. If not, well, hammer blind it is. Dude, he used his run at you attack. Boom, bum, 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 bum. That's... We have had a lot of money show up in this seed so far. And there's no reason for it. Not at this point. Do 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 bum 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 badum bum 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 badum. I seriously missed that. God, hitbox, please. Alright, the good news is we have powder, which will be very helpful. Alright, let's see if we can manage our way through here. Okay. Ugh. A little dangerous here. I got the fairy in a bottle, so I'm not that worried. I would rather use that on blind, but We should be okay as long as I'm careful in the last room here. Oh, that was really good. Thank you! Look at that. Friendly bugs. Normally these guys are complete jerks too. Okay. Alright, let's go see what is in the maiden cell. Alright, good. Blind has the final item here. Alright, let's just go. Oh, this should be fun. Alright, only took one hit so far in the first two phases. There we go. Okay. That's good. I'd still like to get a damn sword before I go to do, like, Dark Maze or something, but I think, Alright, let's do this real quick. Before we head towards Pod and Eastern, let's poke our head up here. Actually, we should probably dip into Skullwoods. And then what we'll do is we'll check a couple spots up here. Because God forbid there's a sword like this very first check. It would suck to skip it for a long time. Well. I don't know if I want to do this. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. There we go. Perfect. We got the refund. Let's wait. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to clean out the front because we can't get the moth without a sword anyway. Ow. But I can at least see if there's an item or two up here. Well, that's one. Nice. Alright, so it's either moth or the big key leading to the big chest. But I only have one possible check back there that I can do, and it might be the item, but let's wait on that. I might get bit on that, but whatever. Okay. That's nothing. I gotta do this the long way. Now I don't even know if it's worth it. Alright. Alright, that's worth. I'm happy with that. Alright, let's do... I could peek at the pyramid tomb. I might just want to do that real quick. Small detour. I thought he was going to come at me. Where'd the Hinox go? And not worth. Rip. Okay. Alright, I think we'll do Eastern quick first. Just because I want more chances of finding a sword to make the dark maze easier if I don't get a lamp. And this would certainly do that. Because I'm way more comfortable doing the dark rooms here. Okay. Oh. He was still stunned and I forgot. That's funny. Alright, there's a chance we actually get the next item here. I could also just take that risk and not go all the way to Inner Chest, which I technically should probably do. Okay, here it is. So, good. Okay. So we did not really find what we wanted here, but we got a crystal coming. I guess we do this. Alright, there's two. Where are the damn swords? Okay. The dodges. Alright. I guess we're gonna give this a try. I know the maze well enough, but this is still gonna suck. I don't think this is gonna work. Alright, so we're gonna need to get out of here. Just to here. We're gonna go to Helma and we're gonna beat this, because we can do that part. So at least we walk away with the crystal. Nice. So where do I go after this? I have the mushroom turn in. I should probably look into that. We do have Dark Cross with the fire rod. That's another shitty thing we can do. Oh, we got so lucky there. Okay, we're gonna... just so we don't run into a huge problem there. Alright, we have the ferry. Okay. It's a little tricky without having the sword. Okay. But we killed him. Alright, so there's 3 items in the maze, which is unfortunate. We might need to look and see if we can beat Desert. I think that might be a good plan. So we might get boots locked out of here pretty quick. There it is, son of a bitch. Alright. Well, that puts a lot of other stuff in logic to do. Okay, potentially not boots locked. Okay. Alright, so we can get both items out of here too. So one of them's here. Oh my god, look, a sword. Holy shit. Okay. So we needed to come to desert a lot sooner. All right. So the biggest thing, well, to keep in mind that there is another, there's 3 items in pod still that we couldn't grab. Hopefully they are not of significance. But it is a location we can go back to. Come on. Okay. Fair. All right. We are going to, with half magic, finish Skullwoods. So, what do I need at this point? I need flippers for swamp. Whoops. Which, we do have those locations in pod that I might want to consider checking before doing all of Death Mountain. And then we need mitts for ice. And another sword upgrade. I mean, there's a good chance that there's at least another sword upgrade up on the mountains, so that's not like an awful thing to do. Dude, get out of my way. Okay. Okay. Let's just ignore him. Look at that. Let's go. Splitting the difference, and they still put a hit on me. Annoying. Okay. This is still going to be touchy because of health. But let's just concentrate on avoiding spikes. Wow, he played really nice. Okay. Super friendly moth. Just decided to lay over and die for me. Okay. There's one item left in Skullwoods. And it's either in the chest here or in the big chest now that we got the big key. I won't be surprised if this is a small. Nope, compass. I forgot that the compass was still at large. Alright, so we have to go check this check. But what we're going to also do while we're here, because funny and lol, let's just make sure that there's nothing that we care about here. Thank you. As I expected, because at this point, I don't think there's a ton that could have been there for us. The flippers could have been unped. Okay. Where do I want to go from here? Am I going up the mountain? Yeah, but we can do it this way, I guess. It's about the same since we're right here. We'll go up the mountain, and if this isn't it, we go tail between the legs back to pod because we found the lamp in the wrong order. Oh well. What am I doing? Alright, let's check this side first. Go for the density checks that were got up here. Whatever. Okay. Alright, well, boots are nice. Okay, we found a cape. Beautiful. Alright. Let's do... Let's do this, because now we can check Ether Tablet and actually get the item that's there. Ugh. Okay. That's a no. Alright, I think we're going to take a quick dip in a Hera while we're here. And then we're going to peace off the mountain. Unless we get mitts. Because we got plenty of other stuff to do. Why did I hit that? Okay. Go on it. Do 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 do. That's one. Okay. We don't need the item in here. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We could do the red bomb. And then we might clean up pod. I could have done Spike Cave. Bum 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 bum. Dude. I'm getting wrecked. Yeah. I need to remember the dash lines to get the pod easier from there. It's just straight down. And I forget. Alright. So, salty run back. Let's find out if this actually had something in it of value. I don't know why I did that. If I could have made it to the first chest in here, I would have gotten a sword and I could have finished this in one go. Okay. New plan. Oh, yeah. I had no bottle. Okay. So that was nothing. Come on. I know this bonk works. There we go. Okay. And then if this isn't it, we have a couple really bad locations to check. We're going to take care of a couple things here, though. Ugh. I was hoping that was a dash, but I think I didn't set it up right. Okay. Do we not go to Agina? Okay. Alright. Let's route in all the garbage. I'm gonna get punished for not routing this in early, aren't I? Nope. Alright. Then we know it's not the mushroom, so we're down to 3 locations. 3 friggin' locations. Ugh, God. Dude, everything hurts. Okay. Alright. Let's check this one, and then we'll check the last location if it's not here. Whatever. Okay, well, we're gonna literally last location, whatever this is. All right. Hey, no way. All right, to swamp we go. The sad part is this isn't even too bad considering that just happened. It will be swampy. That's where we're heading. I absolutely 100% found my flippers in the very last location they could have been. But I think I had enough efficiency where it wasn't as bad as it could be. I'm looking for one last item. The gold gloves, the Titan's mitts. Once I find those, I can beat the seed. And they're either in here or there's something in here that leads me to them. We haven't practiced the bomb in a while. Let's see if we can get this. First try. You're sleepy? I feel that. I don't know if I ever sleep well at night anymore. Holy shit, it's gonna make me come back in, isn't it? For one item, probably. I keep on spinning. That's alright. When I want to hit him with the arrow. There they are. Alright, well, we're in go at 120. I guess that could be worse. I am a little worried that we don't have the Canis Samaria. Because the Canis Samaria could be locking the big key in GT. So I'm hoping that we don't get our butts handed to us right there. So this is not over by any stretch of the imagination. And I'm saying go mode because we can get our last crystal, but this might not actually be accurate. But we'll find out, because I'm going to just pretend like that we're going to be able to finish this thing. I'm going to have some faith. And I might get my ass completely burned here. But we gotta take the chance. I'll check items in here just in case. But since I'm mostly gonna go mode, I'm gonna hit the switch. Funny. I can't believe I came in here like I'm gonna do Icebreaker without Samaria. I'm really dumb right now. I was just saying how I don't have it, and I'm like, Just on automatic. Hilarious. That was pretty special. Alright. Cool. We're doing good. Stupid ice palace. Alright. I really didn't think I'd get that, but we did. Okay. A little bit too far there. That's better. Nice. I don't have the big key. I think we're gonna take the chance and check iced tea. Just on the off chance that it's actually an item of importance. It's probably another small key. That's my luck. Okay. Alright. Let's just go and kill Cold Stare. Okay. Do this. We're gonna go to GT and hope for the best. I disagree. Thank God. Okay. God. Stupid. God, why does Samaria sometimes show up in the worst places? I mean, I'll take it. I'm super happy that I have it. But man, that's stupid. Alright. Let's go to Ganon's Tower. Missed it again. I don't know what that's about. No, no. The stupid cabbage got in my way and I couldn't hit it again. For the lulls, let's open these. Cool. Got trapped there for a second. Alright, I guess we'll do my normal route since I have Samaria. If I didn't find the Samaria there, I was going to do Hope Room, then just do full left and hope for the best. I do need to be careful because I'm only on green mail. Okay. Green goo's nice because I didn't have any type of magic backup. But ultimately, I'd rather if it had big key. Step on the tile. God, that spike every now and then is just a dick. And I just didn't position myself in the right spot. Alright, that's nice. Freaking going the wrong way in my menu. Okay, finally did that right. Amazing. Damn it. Sucks when I do that wrong. Vanilla. Okay, got our second key. Let's climb. That was a good room. Oh, I wasn't high enough? Oh my god, stop it. Those guys are such jerks. Cool. He ran right for me. Nice. Sure. Cool. Double 0 cycle land mode today. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Why am I facing that way? Come on. Thank you. Validate the run. A single rupee. Amazing. All right, let's wrap this thing up. Two doubles. Three doubles. Good deal. I screwed up because I forgot that I didn't have the cape and I went too far in my menu. Otherwise, I could have had a single cycle on phase 2. Alright. Unfortunate. Ooh, I did get the double there? It sounded like it. Cool. Alright, that works. Alright, well, that was not too bad. Probably be 137-ish in-game time, which is what we record for this particular competition. Let's see what that's looking like. Also, okay. Looks like we have a race time. We're going to be going a little bit later on Thursday, 9 o'clock start Eastern time. I'm just getting confirmation on one other thing, so that's pretty cool. Okay, cool. All right, well, while we're getting more information on that setup, let me take a quick look at the seed and find out what some of the other times were on this one. I'm sure this one will be good. 115, 121, 143, 136, so I'll probably be just behind that one. What were the comments here? There was a butter sword in the climb. Fuck, of course. Yes. 135. Ah, that's too bad. I've been close on that one. 152. Okay. $202. 129, nice. 123 from Limp Bagel, very good. 159. 137.19 from Skeptic Canary. I'm going to be pretty close to that, but that time might still be better than mine. We can fast forward through this. I'm kind of curious what it's going to be. There we go. 125.09, nice. Scanler did this one in 122.01. Holy cow. If I didn't last location the fucking flippers, we would have been looking at different here. But that's okay. That was my bigger fault here. For last locationing that item badly, this time's not that bad. So, I'll take it. Alright, I am going to get going here, and I am going to be working with Wombat later on to practice for what looks like a Thursday race. So I'll probably be on again tomorrow, just doing a practice Kaz Boots seed just to get ready for that. And we'll go from there. But Thursday, 9 o'clock Eastern, so it'll be a later stream. But we're going to be doing the race then, and we'll see if we end up doing a restream or not. That's what I'm checking on, whether or not my opponent is comfortable with saying that we're okay with it or not. And then if we are, maybe we'll get picked, maybe not. All right, well, thanks for anyone who was popping in here, checking stuff out. I appreciate the support, and I will be back.